Hi, and welcome to Waccamaw Elementary School, home of the Wildcats and the Waccamaw Way. At Waccamaw, we want our students to do 3 things. We want them to listen, to learn, and to lead. As a first-year teacher, you are going to face some obstacles, and that's okay. Hopefully by watching this video, you will learn some tips, tricks, and strategies that you can implement into your first year of teaching to make sure it is very successful. Now let's go down the 5th grade hallway at Waccamaw and stop at our first teacher who's going to give us some tips about management and Kagan strategies.
General organization is a big key. You don't want to get yourself flustered. You don't want to get overwhelmed. Everything will happen. Everything will happen to you as a teacher. I remember getting overwhelmed myself and making a list, and then I realized that I can get everything done. It doesn't all have to be done at once. It can all be done in its own time. Classroom management is the biggest key to your classroom. Without classroom management, you just won't have it'll be chaos. It will really be chaos. In my classroom particularly, I use the clip chart system. Some people don't agree with this. The clip chart system is all about positive reinforcement. If a student does clip down, they don't stay there for the rest of the day. They have the opportunity to correct themselves and clip back up. And then at the end of the day, depending where they're at, it's a ticket system. They get tickets and they get put into a drawing, and they get like a piece of candy if their name's drawn. Communication is extremely important between students. Kagan structures come in real handy with that. I utilize time, pair, share within the groups, or one of their favorites is stand up, hand up, pair up, where they walk around the room so it gets them intermingled with other students that aren't specifically in their groups and gets them talking to everybody.
And today we're going to go over the Kagan structure time paired share, which requires 2 students to be put together, partner A and partner B. The teacher prearranges these partnerships, and every student must be in a partnership. The structure starts by the teacher posing a question to the class and setting a time frame that the students have to respond. The time frame matches how complex the question is. For example, for the question, what is your favorite vacation and why? Or if you haven't been on a vacation, where would you go? You might give the students 30 seconds to answer. After you pose this question, students receive 10 seconds of think time. After the 10 seconds of think time, partner A begins and the timer counts down for 30 seconds, while partner B is actively listening. When their timer stops, partner B gives a response to show that they were learning, such as "Thank you for sharing your thinking," or "I really liked it when you said," and then they insert. After the gambit, the roles switch, and now partner A becomes the listener, while partner B becomes the person who responds, and the timer is reset for that set amount of time, such as 30 seconds. When partner B is done responding and the timer goes off, partner A then gives a gambit. When all is said and done, the teacher asks the students to refocus to the front of the room and asks them to share their thinking whole group. I hope this video helped explain the Kagan structure time paired share and almost convinced you to try it in your classroom. Using this Kagan structure automatically increases engagement.
Hi, I'm Josh Holland. I'm a 5th grade teacher here at Waccamaw Elementary School, and this is my 5th year teaching.
Hi, I'm Jenna Adkins. I'm also a teacher at Waccamaw Elementary. I teach 4th grade, and it's my first year teaching.
All right, Jenna, so as a first year teacher, what advice would you give for incoming teachers on how to survive their first year?
My advice would be to don't overwhelm yourself with your to-do list, because a lot of teachers, the quality is being a little OCD, and it's okay if your to-do list does not get finished. Don't overwhelm yourself with that. So Josh, as a 5th year teacher, what advice do you have to first year teachers?
There's a lot of advice I could give, things that I learned in my first year. Don't get too high, don't get too low, but understand that, go back to the reason why you're doing this. I think for all of us, it's reaching those students and being able to love on them and show them that you care about them and you want to see them succeed. So always keep that in the back of your mind and keep a level head. It's fine.
Well, the first task, of course, is remembering to take attendance. I find that a sticky note on your computer helps. Another thing is they teach you about differentiation in college, but until you have the firsthand experience, it can be a little bit confusing, and it's something that you're going to have to learn as you go along. And don't give up. It's a good job seeing the light bulb come on top of that student's head and that aha moment. It's worth every little bit that you're going to go through, I promise.